Hi, I'm going to demonstrate some search features that have been improved in the 5.03 release of OMERO. And everything I'm going to demonstrate is going to be in the web client, but all these features are exactly the same in Insight, so you can use either client. I'll start by entering a search term in the search box at the top of here and hitting enter. This takes me to the search page with the term I entered in the search box here, and the search has been performed with the default settings from this panel here. The results are in the center, and I can show the details of these in the right hand panel by selecting them. You'll notice that the results include some projects, data sets and images, and I can control the types of data that I search for using these fields here. So if I want to remove images, I can repeat the search, only looking for projects and data sets. I can also use this link to browse to the image results themselves in the project dataset image hierarchy. So here's the image I linked to. Another feature that you can use in search is to find images by their ID. So I've just copied that ID. If you enter an image ID here, or even a couple of IDs, let's try that. Then OMERO will attempt to find those images by ID. Okay, so let's perform another search here. So this time I'm going to search simply for Aurora, and I'm doing this to illustrate how the search index of OMERO is built. You'll notice I haven't found any of the images that had Aurora B in their names that I found before, and that's because Aurora B is what we call a token, and these are generated by chopping up the names or other text associated with the images based on non-alphanumeric characters. And the Aurora B keyword is not recognized when I search simply for Aurora, because we need an exact match here. I can overcome this by using wildcards, so a question mark will act as a single wildcard, and now I'll match terms that have Aurora A or have Aurora B, or I can use a star which will match 0 or more characters. So now I'm finding things that have just Aurora keyword, or in fact Aurora B, Aurora A, or any other word that starts with Aurora. Okay, so I can use multiple keywords here if I enter another one. Now what I'll do is retrieve images that have either of these keywords in. So I'll have some results here that have only GFP or any Aurora, although the results that contain both of these keywords will tend to be ordered higher in the search results. If I want to only find results that have both keywords, I can use AND, so Aurora and GFP. And okay, so now I've got a smaller set of search results that contain both those keywords. You'll notice that some of these results don't contain these keywords in the image name itself, and that's because the search index actually includes several fields apart from image names, so description and annotations, and as well as other attributes. If I only want to search by name, I can check name here, and now I'll get just search results that have Aurora and GFP in their name. And I can do the same for annotations. So let's just choose annotations. And annotations includes tags and comments. So you can see this result it's been tagged with anti-Aurora B and GFP instemp. And also file attachments that are text documents. So in this example, PDF figures generated by the OMERO figure. These will be indexed as well, and the text will be added to the search index. So you can get some of these tips for keyword searching by using this hint here, and there's a link to the online search help. By default, we search across all the groups that I'm in, looking for data that belongs to me, but we can change the scope of this by choosing different groups or users. So if I want to target a particular group, a particular user, search for TV. Okay, so these are all in the group that you can see is all in the same group here. Finally, I'll go back to my original search and illustrate the dates range here. So I can choose the date that the data was created or imported. And by default, if I only choose a single date here, it'll search between that date and the present day. And I can also choose for images, if I know the acquisition date is different from the date it was imported, and that metadata is in the image, then I can also search for images by acquisition date. Okay, so just to illustrate the point I made earlier about Insight being exactly the same, I'll go here and enter the search term that we've been using here, and again you'll see that I'm taken to the search panel that's exactly the same, and I get the same search results. Okay, thanks for watching.